Hello, everyone. This is Rhonda from Calm Daisy Tarot. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. This is a collective reading, will not resonate with everyone. Please take what does and leave the rest. And right now, we're just going to get a couple messages since this is a collective reading. See what some messages that want to come out. We have ascending. Um, Somebody is starting a new phase in their life, right? Somebody's preparing for some kind of union. They've transcended. Um, we have the abundance card. Um, so this is saying, like, whoever this is, you need to keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. You have to be very specific and then show gratitude like you already received it, right? So that's a message for somebody. What else wants to come out, Spirit? We have the runner. The runner is somebody that's in a codependent relationship, right? This person could have a fear of intimacy and they're just listening to their ego, so they just run, right? We have heart with a key. This is somebody that is wanting to welcome love, meet the one, right? This is somebody that needs to open up their heart. Um, everything doesn't have to be perfect. On the bottom of the deck, we have twin flames. So this is like a very strong dynamic here. Um, this is like the opposites attract, really. Like, you guys are like magnets, but once you come together, you'll be stuck together, right? But just getting that, it's like you guys are backwards. So one push, one pulls, one push, one pulls. All right, that's a message for somebody. Let's get a couple more, and we'll do some tarot. Any messages, Spirit? We have a couple. Someone wants to say something. So we have the hammer, we have the mirror, and we have lightning. So somebody keeps like sabotaging something, and then they want to rebuild it, right? Sabotage, rebuild. It's like very repetitive. But they're working on it right now, you know. Um, Whoever I'm speaking to, you and your person may be mirroring each other, right? You reflect each other's wounds so that you guys can integrate them and fix them. Then we have lightning. So there's going to be some kind of change, right? Some kind of sudden change, shocking news, right? You could be having like a surprise or an epiphany, right? Um, yeah, that's a message for somebody. Alrighty, so collective. Let's see what's going on in y'all's energy right now. Okay, let's see. So, where you're at right now, collective, is something higher up, whatever you want to call that, like, whether it's your God, whether it's, you know what I mean, a mentor, uh, or just your higher self, right? Something is pulling, it feels like it's pulling you, right? To move out of rocky waters and go towards something, calmer, right? Quit fighting the tide and just flow. Right? So this is saying, you have to have the courage and the strength, and you have to remember all the demons that you've already slayed, right? Like that message said, every relationship you don't have to start as perfect, um, so We have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's somebody that is wanting to take action, right? Wanting to um, take action and move forward. So we have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Cups with the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like somebody here is feeling sad, maybe in their feelings a little bit, or you know what I mean, because they're being something's being tugged on, right? With the Seven of Cups, I feel somebody is confused, right? And see, like this King of Wands is looking right at all those options, right? I feel like they're confused uh, on whether they should take the action or not. They're overthinking they're overthinking this, whatever this is, right? Just because they want to do it right. They want to come in and get recognition, right? They want to succeed with this, what they're going to say. This is a conversation coming in, right? What that one message say, something kind of swift is going to come in. We have the World, the King of Pentacles with the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like something has come to an end here. Maybe it's this king stop overthinking this situation and move forward and go ahead and move forward, because then we got the King of Pentacles as somebody that is loyal and trustworthy, you know what I mean? And then we have the Four of Swords, which is somebody like reflecting now. Is it over, right? It's just over because this king had too many options or was just confused and didn't take action. So now somebody's like in their head about this, right? Somebody having anxiety, somebody like can't sleep at night, like kind of what I do, right? So let's get in our deck and we get a little deeper in this. Okay, so tell me about the Hierophant. And we have Temperance with the Nine of Wands. And the Tower on. Yeah, so I feel like they're higher up is drawing them, right, to start filling their own cup, right? Um, to learn about yourself, right? To sit down for a minute and fill your own cup and figure this out, right? Um, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is hard, like, you know, I mean, sit the fuck down for a minute, right? There ain't no more fires for a minute. Like, you can't save somebody until you can fill your own cup, right? Or your built, or the building's gonna burn down. more or less, right? So, tell me about the Three of Swords. We have the Lovers, right? So this higher up is showing that you have to love. The Lover is about loving yourself. Actually, it's like making a choice to love yourself, right? This is also could be a lover's, but it says, in order to get to here, whether it's loving yourself or going towards a lover, you got to quit fighting the current and go with the flow more. So, and trust the process, right? We have the King of Swords with the Five of Cups. All right, this is a person that's, it's fighting this current, fighting this process. You know what I mean? Fighting, growing, right? Because we have this King of Swords here, right? He's like, hell no, we won't go, kind of, right? They're fighting this change, right? And we have the Five of Cups also, um, which is somebody in regret, or tell me more. Somebody is regretting something, or will regret something, right? So we have the Eight of Cups here. That's from walking away, like trying to clean up the mess, right? Having to clean up messes all the time. Look, both of those, always cleaning up messes. So, I mean, somebody here could have somebody that screams and hollers and breaks things, right? And then you're left to clean up the mess, right? So, Spirit's saying it's time to get out of um, that situation, something more calmer, right? So that's not going to resonate for everybody, but somebody needed to hear that. All right. Let's see. Tell me about strength, please. And we have the Ten of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so like, this is a card to remember where you've been. Remember where you've been. You know what I mean? Remember the shit you've already been through, whether it's from another family dynamic, your own family as a kid. You know what I mean? And you've healed a lot of that with this Knight of Cups here. You've healed that, some of that part of you. So, staying in a situation like that could just potentially make you go backwards, right? Yeah, with the Seven of Swords here, um, you know, this is sneaky energy, right? Somebody, trying to make you feel bad, or trying to get away with something, trying to keep you trapped, right? The Spirit's saying, remember where you've been, where you've already conquered with the Strength card here. And we have the Two of Cups. So this could be a love interest, a friendship. This could be a family member. It could be anybody that's making you feel like this or is treating you like this. And it's time to end that there with the world, right? It's time to end that cycle. Okay, tell me about the Three of Swords. We have the Five of Swords in reverse, the Death in reverse, um, so yeah, this person's sad or heartbroken. With the Five of Swords in reverse, that's somebody not wanting to fight anymore, not, or you know what I mean? Yeah, they don't want to fight anymore. They don't want um, to cause bullshit, right? With the Death in reverse, is somebody that's not wanting, not ready to transform, right? They're not ready to let shit go. With the Eight of Swords, that's somebody that's stuck. They're stuck in their head because they don't want to change at all. And so they're gonna stand stuck in their head, right? We got the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody stuck in their head, somebody having anxiety, somebody, this person feels like, you know, too much has gone on, like maybe they have too much dirt on their hands, right? Hmm. Right, so let's see, tell me about the Seven of Cups here. We have 16:01 on the clock. We have the Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, um, this person feels safe. That's why they don't want to change. That's why they don't want um, to grow. I mean, I think maybe they want to, but they're scared to. So they're like trying to keep any, whatever, the little they have control of, they're trying to keep it safe, right? And to do that, chaos and confusion and options and competition and fighting is normal to them, right? With this Knight of Pentacles, it's normal for them to sit and veg out on their game, um, or on their phone, or or on their TV, whatever, and keep themselves safe, right? And let the confusion stay and the fighting and everything. We have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's some kind of communication or something's right. Some kind of communication is going to try to come in. So tell me about this King of Wands. We have the King of Wands. Tell me about the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody very social, usually very good looking, charismatic, um, very outgoing, kind of a partier, right? Um, we have the Fool. Queen of Cups came out sideways. So I feel, give me another one. I feel like, yeah, this King of Wands is actually they feel like a fool right now, because they let this end, right? They didn't take action. They let this end. So they're feeling a little bit like a fool, with this Queen of Cups. Sideways, the challenge is here. This could be a water sign, but this Queen of Cups, they're very caring and nurturing and loving, right? Like you definitely miss a Queen of Cups love when they leave. Um, this could be somebody's baby mama, um, that that they didn't go towards, or this just could be somebody that you really put on a pedestal, and that they looked at this person as their empress, right? So they're feeling a little like a fool right now, I feel like. So tell me about the World card. We have the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they seem like they can't, no matter, even if they was trying, could not come towards you. I feel like with this ending here, somebody is like putting a halt, no, halt, stop to it, right? Um, because the lessons hasn't been learned, or you know what I mean. You haven't. The person hasn't passed go, can't cut $200, right? It's like like you can't cheat. You can't cheat, right? You got to do the work, right? And on the bottom of the deck we have the or the Wheel of Fortune, right? Um, this is like an ending too, 10, right? But it's somebody being blocked, right? You know, can't pass go, can't collect $200, go around. You missed a couple spots, right? Like, so that's what this ending is happening with this ending. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. We have the Tower, the Ten of Swords. So this King of Pentacles maybe is having a tower moment. Um, since this happened, this with this Ten of Swords, this is somebody that feels betrayed or stabbed in the back, right? Um, let me see. Ace of Wands. I'm getting somebody could maybe have a tattoo too, um, or got a tattoo. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles feels betrayed. He feels or he's waiting. This okay, that's what I'm getting. He's waiting with the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. He's waiting. He's ready to. He's going to go towards something that he's passionate about. Right. This is going to make him money. Or you know what I mean. He's going to get some kind of deal. Right. And then I feel like right. Then he's gonna come in. This is a wish fulfillment. Like something that he's been wishing for, it might come through for him, which is going to bring money and abundance. Tell me about the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. Justice. So this person, whoever this is, this Four of Wands energy is somebody that's laying back and reflecting, right? The Four of Wands is like a celebration card, like the 1111 card, right? And then we have Justice. So I feel like they're waiting around, or they're thinking or praying about something. On the bottom deck we have the World, something ending, right? So that they can have this celebration. This could be a court court thing, right? It could be like somebody on probation, or just going through a court cost. They're waiting because it's costing them a lot of money, right? So they're waiting for it to end. Tell me more. And Seven of Cups. The Emperor. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like they're waiting for the smoke to clear, right? Whatever they got going on, right? Um, they're they got things going on. They're trying to win, right? They're trying to win. So I feel like it's a court case or some kind of court. Then we have the Emperor. This is somebody like this is like the boss daddy. could be a boss, right? But somebody's going to have you sign these papers, right? So that's what somebody's praying for, that maybe they're going to get a deal where they just have to sign this paper and you know, it'll be everything gonna be good. All right, one more of the simple. Right, so it's the strength card. So this is you know, just having the strength, keep praying, and you know what I mean. Stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you on my next video. Peace out.